Losuku namhlanje umuntu ulale ecuphe iwashi ngoba bekade kumenyezeliwe izolo umsakazo omkhulu eSouth Africa Ukhozi FM kade limemezela ilineup yalo simzwile uPhelimaseko so sabathandi beradio ke so sesifuna ukuzwa sesifuna ukuthi sixoxe ngokuthi what was the takeaway from what she presented igama lami nguNtokozo Japha podcast radio and stuff.
Yes, we did the same with the Metro FM. So she decided to go to Aspida Squares and go cozy. All my wing, which is still in a lineup Piabo Angel. And I think let's waste no time.
Yes.
Let's get on to it. Prime time, no changes. No major changes, really nothing to talk about today.
Yeah, no, honestly speaking, there are no major changes with Primetime Ukhozi FM. It remains unchanged to what it was kulonyaka odlulile. Kodwa on my side, I must say, I believe ukuthi asikho isidingo sokushintsha into excelenzelayo. That's the first thing engayisho mina. If the current 6 to 6 lineup is working for them, bayibona revenue, bayibona ikhuli listenership, ne-listenership retention, kusho ukuthi kungahambi kwabalaleli baye kwezinye iteshi bakubona kwenzeka within their station. Really, why do you need to change something that is broken? But
that is not broken.
Oh, that is not broken. Yeah, hey, isingisi. Wishintshelani into engafika, all right? But this is my first takeaway.
Okay.
Then my second one, Province Manager Ukhozi Maseko uyafika within the station as a province manager.
Yes.
Okay. Njengoba efika as a province manager, I think 1 year for her to make drastic changes is not enough. Bekusafanele ukuzinza esihlalweni, study how things are happening, begin to monitor ukuthi bapha abasakazi mangathiwa uyashintsha kwi-prime time angaba move nge-weekend noma ebusuku abalethe kwi-prime time, and that can take isikhathi. But obviously yabona mangabe abanye abantu bakuma-community radio bafuna ukungena kuKhozi, they always just feel like there must be changes kuze kuzovuleka ispace for them. But ukwenza ama-changes is no child's play, I must say.
And our changes with prime time are exciting. You know, khona ama-changes enziwe ngabe sinokuningi esikhuluma ngakho njengamanje, but ama-changes njengoba usho nje Ntokozo ukuthi uPhelimusha kuyavumelana nawe, kubalulekile ukuthi aqala understand i-role nabasebenzi asebenza nabo ukuthi banjani. But so we know that we have the breakfast exchange Rosa.
Yes.
We have Lady D 9 to 12, 12 to 3 King's Feast, so $9. Then we go 3 to 6 Uchata, Hamsana Beyond.
Then there's an addition of a person that's going to be dealing with social media content and so on. I just forgot the name. But they will be having a third voice that is going to be a contributor. Okay. That is important to say.
Yes. So now, in prime time, your cause, there is an elephant in the room. There's an elephant in the room because as much as we understand about changes and zagalanga, khona ukuvunga mokhona abantu abakhalayo ngokuthi kanti umamdudu shinjwani. Kanti umamdudu shinjwani.
Obana bakhala siqale lapho.
Mawubuka social media nje khona abantu abakhuluma.
Okay. The reason ngibuza ukuthi obana bakhalayo, honestly speaking, abantu basamthanda Lady D, right? Abantu bamthanda, ubona indlela aba-interacta ngaye naye mengabe esohlelweni, ama-artists enjoy, everybody just enjoys her. And I believe also she's a queen, she's a powerhouse of radio. But uyabona umgoda sewumbile lapha ku 9 to 12. It is very important for uPhel nethimba lakhe ukuthi they strategically, without ukumtshela lowo muntu ngoba kufanele naye bamenze impilo, start to prepare and groom somebody ukuthi should Lady D go on retirement bazi ukuthi ubani ongakwazi ukuthi angene kuleza icathulo. Ngoba iqiniso lithi nanoma ubani bebengathi bayamfaka manje bekuzomthatha isikhathi ukuthi a-adjust and leya caliber of listeners elapha ku 9 to 12 imukele. Remember when Metro FM yenza ama changes athusa abantu abaningi, removing abantu abanjengo Bertha Churuma from 9 to 12. Do you remember ukuthi kwathatha isikhathi for abasakazi ababengena ngaleso sikhathi ukuthi bamukeleke because abalaleli babesagcwele this Bertha Churuma between 9 to 12, this Fat Joe 12 to 3 and so on.
Yeah, and 100% you're right. Uma ngabe ukuthi programs manager le team yakhe bathatha nabe inqumo bathatha isinqumo uthatha isinqumo on a show ngaso ukuthi ngeke uphinde ushintshe a couple of months down the line.
Yes.
Metro FM had happened beshintsha Wilson B Nkosi no
Eddie Zondi babaswap bathatha Eddie Zondi bamletha ku 9 to 12
and that didn't work. So baphoqeleke ukuthi ba so now coming back to Umamdudu, my thinking. So I agree with you. I think you don't make changes for the sake of making changes.
Exactly.
If Uguti Umamdudu is still doing justice on that show, Lady D, Untu Guy Fan, yes, I agree, Uguti Kubalegi, Uguti Kubekoni talent Elisha, but it doesn't mean Gumele Bulabu Bandibayo was 9 to 12. If she's still doing justice, she's still doing what the management expects of her. And also the Balaleli back enjoy again. I don't see why we should change Umamdudu. And also, I think the mentality yoguti umuntu saying the issue for far too long. It's like saying my mother where she works, she's worked for far too long, somebody else should come and take her job.
Exactly.
It's a job, she's working, she's doing her best, and people are loving what she's doing. Why change her? Just because she's done it for too long? I think that's rubbish.
And the most important thing when it comes to radio broadcasting is being able to remain relevant.
Yes, and she does that very well.
And I think Lady D ukwazile ukuthi remain relevant kuwo wonke lama seasons elibele buyiselwa ku 9 to 12.
Yes.
So she's still in touch with isikhathi asuke sakaza ngaso. That is why abantu abanjengo Mampintsha bebe enjoy ukuyo interview yena. Ubukeze bayathanda ukuyo interview Lady D. Abantu abanjengo DJ Tira baya enjoy. I can mention many big artists, but who just enjoy being interviewed by Lady D. So that shows you what she is a powerhouse.
Yes, just before we move on, Lady D, ngithema ngiqala ngathi khona abantu abacomplainayo on social media. But what I did not say ukuthi laba abacomplainayo ba khona abacounter lawa ama comments wabo bathi bona ba happy. Baningi futhi abathi si happy ngo Lady D. So it's not necessarily to say social media is one-sided. It's just that there is that elephant in the room, and I know ukuthi baningi, I mean, now sekhaya nombono ngaloku kade sikhuluma ngo Lady D. Would love to hear your thoughts.
We'd love to hear. We'd
drop
love
it
to.
On the comment section. What are your thoughts around Lady D? What else you want to talk about?
I think the next thing that we need to talk about before we close, we are out of time once again, is uNongcebo Mackenzie, right? uNongcebo Mackenzie uke waba kwi-breakfast Ukhozi.
Yes.
And then from i-breakfast ubekade kwi-evening show.
Yes.
Phakathi ney'nsuku, then sambone setholakala Sunday only. This time around asimzwanga ebalwa kwi-lineup. Mina nawe asazi kwenzakaleni, asazi noma uresignile because nami ngingaresigna la engisebenza khona, noma she's just didn't make the cuts.
Yeah.
So we don't know what happened. Ngibabonile nabaningi bereact ukuthi uNongcebo Mackenzie uNongcebo Mackenzie ukuphi. I must say, uNongcebo Mackenzie is a talented presenter and a versatile presenter. Honestly, I feel ukuthi ungomunye wabasakazi ebekade assets because ekukuhle ukuthi ube nayo because of ukuba versatile. If ungalinganisa ngomunye versatile within Ukhozi uThembeka Zondo Cele, she's also a very versatile presenter. So Ukhozi is a national radio station with a national footprint, and uyamdinga umsakazi ozothi mangabe ulethe guest that is struggling nesizulu akwazi uyi-interviewa ngesingisi fluently bese phinde-ke atolikele nomlaleli. And uNongcebo was one of those type of presenters ekumlandeleni kwami. Secondly, uyamdinga njengoba Ukhozi lune national footprint, mangabe kuthiwa Ukhozi lune business breakfast eJohannesburg uyamdinga umsakazi ongakwazi ukuphatha iprogram lapho ibe mnandi ibe nomnono and mix the program program director kwakhe amix English nesingisi even though it is a Zulu radio station but isingakhohlwa leyo ukuthi it's a national footprint. So for those reasons ngiphatheke kabi ngabe engasekho kwi line up, but as I say angisho ukuthi uxoshiwe kungenzeka ukuthi uyihambele sizomuzwa seqhamuka kwenye i-radio station
100%. And I think ukubalulekile ukuthi mention la bonongcebo ukuthi i-statement njengoba sirekhoda le video asikaphuli sophuzi, so asazi ukuthi uxoshiwe noma uyisulele noma usezokwenza omunye umsebenzi ngaphakathi sophuzi so ka SABC. We don't know that, but there's not, because there's not communicated yet for now. But enye into kade ngibona abantu ku social media bekhala kakhulu ngokuthi uNongcebo akaqhamuki yes. Kodwa enye into engifisa uyiqwashisa ngabantu, and ayikho into engisho, I'm not trying to cast aspersions on uNongcebo because angimazi and personally angimazi nokuthi uhlobo njani nomuntu, but as abaphathi usually we complain mabe ukuthi umsakazi ushintshwa kwishow noma uyakhishwe emoyeni ngoba nakho umuntu talented. If i-talent alone was enough, baningi abantu abanye abantu basasemoyeni. Sometimes i-talent alone is not enough. What do I mean by that? Interpersonal skills nama relationships owabuildayo nabantu osebenza nayo are equally important. So kubalulekile uma ngabe ukuthi umsakazi usemoyeni and the management, we are pointed going back to Lady D. If Lady D ubenga wathatha ama instructions from the management yakhe, I don't think ngamusasemoyeni njengamanje. Kusho ukuthi it's easy to work with Lady D. Hence she has stayed for such a long time. As umphathi ndokozo la usebenza khona, I've been umphathi for a very long time. I know ukuthi it's easy to work with someone that takes instructions, that implements instructions, than someone that will push back unnecessarily. And again, I'm not saying this about uNongcebo specifically, but I'm just saying sometimes when we complain about our sakazi, about Kishi,
behind us,
there is a lot that we don't understand as listeners. It's not only about talent. Hence, Ufet Joe, for instance, would still be on air because he's talented. But there are a lot of things that we have to pick up. 100%. So, attitude. And again, I'm not talking about uNongcebo, but now attitude. This person is just rude. Yes, good Malabe on air, but you are rude. I was with your colleagues. Then you will lose your job, but that will not be communicated with public.
Yeah.
This is your complaint.
You just did a masterclass. We need to do this masterclass for the upcoming guys.
And yeah, I think the last thing that I want us to touch on, I see is Ujata. Is that where you wanted to go?
Go for it.
Okay, so Ujata went to 36, but Upel Masego Uzizeleli Uzobamba Euskia Gangom on Saturday.
I'm very happy for him, and I'm happy for Abalande Bamaskandi Baskia Gongom. I'm sure Ujata is a very talented presenter. And ngicabanga bazokhumbula ikhathi zotala Ujata bebamsene nongizo you know kwakuyikhathi zijijelana kunosamba mbixane ngale kwi the late Samba. So I think it's a very good thing ukuthi bambuyiselile Ujata laphana, and I think abalaleli bazoenjoya kakhulu on a Saturday.
I agree. Ujata is doing well with 3 to 6 with South Beyonce. Kodwa akapresent uMaskandi and Ujata unaleyo nto ukuthi there's a side lamaskandi kulona abalithandayo abantu abakhulu, and that's what we're gonna see. So I'm happy with that. But what is more interesting is ubani ozonikezwa that show for a longer period of time. I know baningi abasakazi abakhona njengoba community radio station abenza uMaskandi, so sifisa ukwazi bazoya ku community radio station noma bazothathwa yedwa nje la ngaphakathi. So who's gonna take that show?
You should send your demo. Send your demo. Nang ongayibamba. First, angikwazi mina ukuyivala singakhuluma ngale. Abantu balibele ikakhulukazi lo bakade kumngcwabo kaBK Zolo. Abantu balibele bekhalile ngolinda sibili. Angibina izolo uvelile ngoba uyena obe MC emngcwabeni kaBK. Balibele bekhalile ngolinda sibiya. and ngike ngalalela i-interview kaTibo Touch kwi-Metro FM, uLinda Sibiya i-guest, and uTibo Touch wathi uyaprofesy ukuthi kunohlelo uLinda Sibiya Ukhozi lumphekela lona. Ngathi leyo prophecy ke ayiphumelelanga. Ngizosho umbono wami mase ngiyakudedela. uLinda Sibiya is a powerhouse, very talented presenter. Ukube mina bengiseyintambweni Ukhozini angikwazi akwenza, so angikwazi amacala akhe, so angengene kulezo zinto. Kodwa uma kuukuthi kahle amacala akhe asaphela, mina bengingambuyisi. Kodwa bengeke ngimbuyise mina kwi-prime time. Bengizobuka uhlelo engizomfaka kulona strategically. Ngiyalinganisa mhlawumbe 7 to 10 ntambama noma
weekdays or
I'm just making some examples. Noma ngimnikeze i-breakfast show on a Saturday. Lapho khona abanthandayo bezomthola khona mase liyakhiwa lolo hlelo lukhulu. The similar thing that Metro has done ngabantu abafana no Wilson Pinkosi, no Edison. Uyazi ukuthi ama changes ayenziwa ku Metro FM. Kodwa lo 9 to 12 for Sunday sounds and stuff like that remains unchanged. There is a radio legend ohleli laphayana and abantu abathanda i-radio kusukela kudala bathi nje ngesonto ukhona uWilson. Before that bebethi ngesonto ukhona uWilson no Edison. So I was going to do a similar approach with uLinda Sibiya, but ngibona ukuthi kuphi la ngifuna ukumfaka khona njengoba ngisho mina bengingabuka possibly a Saturday breakfast show if it was me.
I'd be happy with that change. So I don't think I don't have anything to take away from what you said, because you know the sad thing with radio ukuthi i-career yakho ilele ezandleni zabantu abambalwa. What do I mean by this? Uma ngabe ukuthi awuzwani nabantu abambalwa noma bakuthola unecala emva kwalokho sekuphelile ngawe on radio. So kungamnandi uma bengamnandi kakhulu uma ngabe ukuthi lokho bengenzeka abathandi baLinda Sibiya. I think umuntu othanda radio generally bamthanda uLinda Sibiya, and ukukhula ngafunda. I think there's a lot that he would contribute even nakulona Ukhozi, even nakubasakazi abasebasha, in terms of guidance and his knowledge, but also even on air. he's Linda Sibiya. There's nothing that I have to say on this one.
We are just going to do a whole episode in Gabon.
Let's get out of here. So, like again, we said this is just a quick reaction on Line Up Your Cozy FM. We are again using, our camera, not the professional one, but we thought, you know what, let's
sitting in an office, and doing it. But the most important thing, comment, and if you disagree with us,
let us
please
know.
Just disagree. Be bold. Let us debate my points.
And then remember to subscribe, like, comment. Like Dogozo said, it's podcast radio and stuff. We are out of here.
Thank you.